Herzlich willkommen in Italien. Welcome to Italy for another language adventure. I'm Mark, and on this channel we investigate how language learning can take you far on your travels. We are in Südtirol today for this video, and Südtirol is very much part of Italy, but the language I'm hearing around me is very much German.
Südtirol lies in the far north of Italy, nestled in the Alps between Austria and the rest of the Italian peninsula. Over time, political borders here have shifted, but the languages spoken in the region have remained, continuing to shape everyday life today. I'm in a village called Olang, where German isn't a second language or something reserved for visitors. It's the language people grow up with and use every day. As a visitor, this is something that surprised me.
You don't come to Italy expecting German to be the default language. What's interesting is that none of this is unusual for the people who live here.
In fact, German and Italian live side by side, and almost everyone speaks both languages. But in this village, you're a bit more likely to take the bus or pay for your coffee in German.
Cappuccino, Latte Macchiato und Apfelsaft.
Ja, das war's.
Dann ist es 8,40 €. Schön. Danke.
Bitte. Vielen Dank.
Dankeschön.
Schönen Tag noch.
Wiedersehen.
To understand the linguistic situation a bit better, I spoke to someone who works here in Olang and who grew up with these languages as part of everyday life. So I'm here with Sandra in Olang Tourist Information Office. Sandra, welche Sprachen sprechen Sie?
Also ich spreche Deutsch, ist meine Muttersprache, danach spreche ich Italienisch, Englisch und weil ich eine spezielle Schule gegangen bin, auch noch ein bisschen Französisch. Aber aufgewachsen bin ich mit Deutsch und habe dann Italienisch und Englisch in der Schule gelernt.
Okay, und die Leute hier in Olang spricht Deutsch normalerweise?
Ja, also wir sprechen Deutsch, ja. Einen Tiroler Dialekt sagt man eigentlich, und dann in der Schule lernen wir das richtige Hochdeutsch.
What would the difference between Hochdeutsch and your dialect sound like?
So it's just some words that are different. So it's like the Bavarians or the Tyrolians from Austria can understand us, but I think the people that live in northern Germany, they will not understand us because it's just the words how we use them. And the car plate, for example, is in German Autokennzeichen.
Yeah.
In Italian, it's Targa. And we, in our dialect, we always say Targa and not Autokennzeichen.
Ja, das ist einfacher.
Yes.
Also können Sie sich vorstellen auf Ihren Dialekt?
Ja, also ich bin die Sandra, ich bin 27 Jahre alt und ich komme aus Olang. Das heißt, im Pustertal in Südtirol und das ist eine autonome Region in Italien.
Also ich habe ganz alles verstanden. Ma parli anche italiano?
Sì, parlo anche in italiano, ho imparato quello in scuola.
Sì.
Si inizia con 6 anni durante la scuola elementare.
Elementare, ok. E qua a Olang vengono turisti da molte parti, soprattutto di dove?
Quindi dipende dalla stagione invernale, soprattutto anche quelli di Slovenia, polacchi, e poi i tedeschi, nell'alta stagione anche italiani, e poi in estate soprattutto italiani e anche tedeschi.
Perfetto. Also vielen Dank.
Bitte gerne.
What Sandra describes is completely normal here, growing up with a local dialect at home, learning standard German at school, and using Italian alongside it. It's a reminder that languages often don't exist as a single, uniform system. They're shaped by geography, history, and everyday life.
Places like this remind you just how different Europe's linguistic map is from the geographical map.
This region was once part of a different state, and while the border changed in the 20th century, the linguistic landscape didn't disappear. And nearby, there are valleys where a third local language, Ladin, is spoken. But that's for another video.
Now, if you'd like to learn German, then head to coffeebreaklanguages.com/German, where we have a full course for beginners up to advanced learners. You can access lesson notes, audio materials, video materials, and a whole lot more. So, as I said, check out coffeebreaklanguages.com/German for more German content.
Paying attention to the language around you can completely change how a place feels. Sometimes listening tells you as much as looking. The mountains here in this perfect wintry landscape feel still and permanent, but the history of this region and the languages spoken in it are a story that continues in the everyday conversations of people who live here.
So this is a reminder that you don't always need to go to the place where a language is from. Sometimes the best place to practice is the place you'd least expect. I hope you've enjoyed this language adventure coming to you from Olang in Südtirol. There are lots more language adventures on the channel, so make sure you subscribe, and perhaps you'd like to check this one out here. For now, I'd like to say vielen Dank und bis zum nächsten Mal, grazie molte e alla prossima, and of course, happy coffee breaking.